the red carpet at the Berlin International Film Festival 2017. I'm joined by Lisa Trujillo, who is the niece of Ramon Garcia, whose project won Best Story for Assault to Freedom. So firstly, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Lisa, tell us a little bit about the story from your perspective. We had Marcos, the director, and Ramon join us in Madrid, and we learnt about it from their side. Flip the table and tell us about the story and the narrative from your point of view.
Well, to be honest, my whole life growing up, I have heard so many stories about this experience from my uncle and how it allowed the rest of my family to come to the United States and live freely. So without my uncle and this situation, I would not even be where I am today. So because of him, I was able to live in the US, born and raised, and get my bachelor's degree and then move abroad and live in the UK, and now living here in Germany. And I recently got my master's in human rights and children's rights because of this experience that my uncle went through. He was such an inspiration to me from a human rights perspective. So because of that, I am who I am today, and I dedicated my master's dissertation to him. And I am now a bit of a technology and human rights advocate for freedom of expression and freedom of
it's one of those
information.
Things that you can't fathom, because it's like you always think people in the third world, they don't know what it's like. And obviously Ramon gave me his novel in Madrid. He gave me his book, which myself and my colleagues started to look at and read. And sometimes we get a lot of films at this festival. Some are based on true narrative, and that is when what's going on in the world and things that still exist, and you look and it must have been incredible. You must look now and think that you are fortunate, and obviously
absolutely. I have been allowed so many freedoms today to do what I can with living abroad and living in different countries. I actually got a UK citizenship not too long ago because of this, purely for the fact that we live in a democratic system.
Right.
And are allowed this ability to move abroad and live abroad and work in different places. So
are you looking to try and tick as many boxes as you can to stick two fingers up to restraint, if it were?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're getting your masters, you're getting, obviously living in Germany.
I'm living in Germany. I work in the technology sector as well, and with that being such a prominent part of our lives nowadays, I couldn't fight for a bigger cause, really.
Brilliant.
So working, living day to day, fighting for future generations, especially with technology, that's the way forward. So human rights and human freedoms are a big aspect of that. And
so in a digital age,
especially.
Are you quite vocal on your keyboard on social media?
A bit, yes. More so, I recently published an article in a media journal for refugees and youth in media.
Where can people find that? Where can people find that?
It's a German publication, so most of the articles are written in German, but my article is written in English. I was one of the few allowed to write in English, so but it's called Medienimpulse.at for Austria. So there you can find one of my most recent articles. And also working with several different digital agencies. I also have a website, lisa-digital.com, and so you can see some of my work there as well in terms of technology, production, and engineering work I've done.
Obviously, you've developed and come a long way with opportunities that may not have been presentable to you beforehand.
Absolutely.
A lot of people, as I was saying, with the keyboard, they sit behind their computer, they offer opinion on something, yet they've never experienced it. You have, you can look at it. Talking about now Assault to Freedom, obviously it won Best Story. It was up against worthy nominations and nominees.
Yeah.
But with the film, what was your involvement in it? Were you there seeing it, or did you just wait until the production was finished?
So I helped out a little bit with the post-production in terms of the translation for the subtitles and just giving my feedback and input on this kind of process. Other than that, that was the most of my involvement.
Still an involvement in the project.
Nonetheless.
And how's the film sort of been received elsewhere, obviously, in terms of circulation to friends and family? What do they think?
Yeah, so many of my friends have actually commented on the fact that there is quite a holistic perspective on the entire situation and the story. It's not just one-sided. It's actually also, we have the perspectives from the ship owner's son
Yep.
and some of the passengers. So this entire 360 view is crucial.
It is, because you can't
Crucial
tell
in
a story.
storytelling.
So when people tell a story from one angle and it's naive, it's biased, and then all of a sudden, so if you
Absolutely.
get someone says, "Oh, this person did this," you want to find out the other side of the story. And Assault to Freedom does offer
Essential.
that. It allows it to not be narrow-minded. It allows full facts, which is massively important. You can't tell a story
Absolutely.
about all the facts, and that's what it does.
Yeah, especially from me coming from an academia angle
Cool.
and a scientific perspective, you need just the facts. Just tell the story, even if there's many angles, that is essential.
And I've heard that Assault to Freedom is of interest to potentially, I know it's looking to be turned into a feature
Yes.
narrative, and I know there's interest of people maybe to pick it up for a level of distribution. So it's a story
Yeah.
that doesn't just need to be known by you and your, obviously, family
No.
or people on the festival circuit. It's a story which is up there with every other narrative. It's freedom, it's people getting out there, it's having a right to live a life without
Yeah.
restrictions. So
Right, and I'm so grateful for this. My family had this opportunity to have this platform
Yeah.
to tell their side of the story. It's quite controversial in many perspectives, but to be able to have this platform just to say the story and then for others to hear it
Yeah.
is equally as important.
yeah, and that's what you want.
So yeah, it's been quite an amazing experience.
No,
So
I'm really pleased. Obviously, you picked up Best Story Award. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for taking
very
time to
much.
speak to us. And again, congratulations.
thank you very much.
Thank you, Lisa.
Había habido una dictadura definitivamente y el pueblo estaba loco por salirse de aquella dictadura. Lo que no sabíamos en aquel momento, o no sabía el pueblo en aquel momento, era que aquella dictadura que estábamos derrotando venía atrás probablemente la peor dictadura que ha tenido América.
Hablo en nombre de aquellos a los que se les ha negado el derecho a la vida y la dignidad humana.
La mentira se empieza a ver prácticamente desde un principio, porque no se toleraba la disidencia. Tú tenías que estar con el sistema y no te podías manifestar en contra.
El comunismo te ofrece que todos somos iguales, cuando no es cierto, cuando todo es la explotación del gobierno hacia el pueblo, hacia el hombre, la explotación del hombre por el hombre. Este individuo se puso ahí arriba a las fuerzas y no ha querido bajar.
Lo de nosotros fue un asalto, no cabe la menor duda, ¿no? A Mario y al grupo que estaban con él allí en esa embarcación, nosotros los asaltamos y el propósito fue ese, salir a la libertad, porque eso sí era lo que veníamos buscando, libertad.
Huir implicaba tomarse un riesgo que básicamente podía llevar a uno a la muerte, porque escapar de Cuba no era fácil. En Cuba el que se escapaba, si lo atrapaban huyendo, prácticamente lo mataban.
La tranquilidad mía, bueno, porque mi hermana me había dicho, nos vamos, está todo calculado, llevábamos el arma, los cuchillos, bueno, yo iba muy tranquila, muy confiada que todo iba a salir bien.
Si moría en el intento, pues me iban a matar de todas maneras allá adentro, ¿me entiendes?
Y Maximiliano se levanta con el arma y le dice a la tripulación, esto es un asalto, no se muevan, no queremos hacerle daño, nos vamos para Estados Unidos.
Yo creo que si yo no hubiera salido de Cuba, yo estuviera muerta hace años atrás.
Y aquel día en que apuntaste a todo el mundo y dijiste, vamos para la libertad, a la libertad llegamos.
Mucho me ha dicho, ¿lo haría de nuevo?